It has been a season full of twists and turns, and it all reaches a crescendo here tonight as EA Sports so proud to welcome you to the marquee event of the NFL calendar, Super Bowl Sunday. Tonight, it is all on the line. We play for the Lombardi Trophy, as it'll be the AFC champion Buffalo Bills taking on the NFC champions. The moment is upon us, and we've got what should be an epic one here. The kicker, Brandon Aubrey, is out to get this one started. And we are underway on Sunday Night Primetime. But a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by a first-round pick in the 2020 draft out of Utah State. This is Jordan Love.
As we begin the Super Bowl, we're looking at one of the game's most important players. And whether he's the centerpiece of the offense or taking a backseat to his teammates, offenses always look to the quarterback to be a leader in moments like this. He's got to be that calm, composed pillar out there who stays level-headed and keeps everyone focused on the task at hand.
First carry for Josh Jacobs. And shutting him off, now open field. Touchdown, Chicago! Josh Jacobs with a first touchdown of this Super Bowl, and a long one at that. And his guys have taken a first-quarter lead. Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0.
Visitors 7.
So 2 plays on that scoring drive. That's how they drew it up. And the long run into the end zone, and what a run it was. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Out comes the offense for the Bills, led by their quarterback at 6'5". That's Josh Allen.
And no doubt he's living out a dream right now. He's dating back to his first days of playing football as a kid. But he certainly can't get lost in the moment right now. There's still a Super Bowl to be played. And his offense, they're looking to him to be their leader. He can take it all in when it's over. Right now, you've got the biggest game of your life to win.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Now Allen. Over the middle, the catch by Coleman. Here's 3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
To the air, Allen. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down. Here's Corey Bojorquez now to pump this one away. It's a 46-yard punt, 2 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Chicago works their way back onto the field here for their second drive of the game. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. From the 25, here's 2nd down and 7. To throw now, here's Love. It's Williams on the catch. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Love. Finding Williams once more, complete. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Well, as a coach, you absolutely love seeing your offense find their rhythm early, and that's exactly what we've seen so far. They had a touchdown on their opening drive, and now they connect here for another nice gain for a first down. This offense is moving the ball well, exactly as they drew it up in practice.
And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10, as they've got things rolling on this drive. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. And the Bills will take over here just shy of the 30. Well, when I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
So here come the Bills out for their second drive. They trail early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10. Now the former Sun Devil, it's Cam Scatterbury. And he's going to have a Bills first down as he's got this up to the 40-yard line.
A gain of 10 yards. That's good for Bills. First down.
This Super Bowl, of course, just a huge one for this head coach. The first time he's walked the sidelines in a game of this magnitude. And I might normally ask the cliche, what's going through his mind right now? But maybe the better question, CD, what do you think of the pitfalls of being a first-time head coach in this game?
Well, you know it's something that he thought about, Brandon, and he had to. And he was thinking about it long before he got to this stage. As the season progressed and he saw that his team was good, if he was smart, he started to make plans right then and there. Reach out to other coaches who've been there before. Find out how they handle winning, losing, handling all the ticket situations, travel, practice, all those things. And then trust your gut, make your best decision, and put it all out there and give your team their best chance to win.
They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Plays like we just saw there, that's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out. Because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Allen going to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. Hands it off out of the gun. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. A nice pickup of 6 there to get him closer to the end zone, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Allen going to try and keep it. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Buffalo. Josh Allen scoring on a 2-yard keeper. And the Bills are an extra point away from tying this Super Bowl at 7. And maybe that was just a case of completely overlooking the guy holding the football.
It certainly felt like it, didn't it? Because on my checklist, okay, as a defender,
QB's last.
running back, fullback, jet sweeps nowadays. Before you even get to thinking about the quarterback might actually keep it.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Here's the Chicago offense coming back out onto the field. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown, so 7-7 the score as they begin 1st and 10. The football comes out. Jacobs lost it. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
In motion left, that's Reed. Play action this time with Love. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Reed. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 25 yards that time.
That's another first down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
What an intelligent play as he found open grass and uncovered quickly. A nice clutch play to move the chains. The defense, they've got to do a much better job of accounting for these shorter routes.
And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Second and 10.
He'll get this complete to Matthew Golden. And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up third and 5.
They will throw again here with Jordan Love. Forced out to his left. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain.
16 yards. That's another first down. First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Working out of the gun. Love. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. Matthew Golden, an 11-yard touchdown. And his guys have taken the lead.
Boy, that route is really tough to cover because if they're running it correctly, you think it's really going to be a slant.
Yeah, well, we talk all the time about how it's tough to execute offensively, but you're saying, don't forget, it's tough to cover for the defense, too.
Yeah, the number one thing that you're taught is to not get caught inside or get beat inside. So you guard that a little bit more. So that gives you a little bit more space to operate outside if you start your move initially inside if you're a receiver.
Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And they got to be pleased with this. He brings it all the way up to the 40-yard line. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. They trail early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Allen. Shakir hauls it in. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. That one goes for 30 yards.
That's good for a Bills first down. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Well, after the standard 2-week layoff, you always wonder how's your offense going to respond and come out and play here in the Super Bowl. Well, they got a great answer right there and almost a sigh of relief on that side of the field because now they've got to feel like they can use their entire playbook and game plan for this one.
10 yards, good enough for a Buffalo first down.
Bills first down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he's able to push his way forward somehow for a gain of about 2 yards. Second down now.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who could do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. Allen now on the sneak. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first. Give him 2 on the play there. And the Bills are going to have it 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
So that does it for the first quarter of Super Bowl 62. Back in a moment. 14-7 is the score. The NFL on EA Sports continues right after this message. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and we are ready to return to Super Bowl 62 action. Start of the second quarter. Here we go. Allen now looks to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Good yardage on first down. Now can they punch it in on second and goal?
Brings up second and goal.
Cook. And he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line. Calling a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's third and goal.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut.
And he is over the line for another rushing touchdown.
Is he a quarterback or is he a tailback?
Josh Allen, his second touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Bills are an extra point away from tying up this Super Bowl. Aubrey good with a PAT. And we are tied at 14. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And it was Josh Allen using his legs to polish things off. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And able to get this out to the 25. Another drive coming up for this Chicago offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember the offense. A touchdown. The last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Throwing. Love. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Well, that's one way to convert on 3rd down, picking up 26 yards.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? You're able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. From the 46, here's 2nd and 9. To pass, here's Jordan Love. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down.
Here's Love. That's taken in by Golden. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 35. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs.
First and 10 at the 35.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this as he fought through that first contact. It's 2nd down. 2nd and 9. Love looking to throw it. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. Now Love. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 23. A strong pickup of 11 keeps their drive alive.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
8 yards on the pickup.
Love now. Throw left side complete. That's Williams. 4 catches already here in this Super Bowl. He's got another first down.
5-yard gain on the play. And a first down.
Jacobs going to try the middle. The tough run gets him just inside the 10 to the 9, but no further.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. Gregory Rousseau showing his strength and quickness there, a loss of 4.
So this has been a lot like a tennis match, hasn't it? Back and forth. Both of these offenses having their way so far, so maybe the question isn't who's going to score the most points in this game. Maybe it's who's going to...
Touchdown! Matthew Golden, his second touchdown of this Super Bowl. And his guys are going to take the lead. In the second quarter, and already his second touchdown reception.
Absolutely the definition of a difference maker here in this first half. Clearly one of his quarterback's favorite targets in this game. And I figure he's going to draw a little more attention and coverage moving forward.
Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead is now 21-14. That one was an extended drive. 14 plays all told. And it culminates in a touchdown for Chicago. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Bills offense coming out, ready to take over. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Now he's able to break through 1 tackle, but it slowed him down enough that he could only manage getting back to the line of scrimmage. Still 9 yards to go on 2nd down from the 27. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Palmer. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
And the Bills, first down. 1st and 10.
To throw, it's Allen. Under pressure, and down he goes. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up 2nd down. Here's Allen to throw it. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Palmer. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Allen from the gun on 3rd down. Now he fires deep for Shakir. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Xavier McKinney, the one to get a hand on it defensively. On 4th down, on is Corey Bojorquez to punt. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. This is taken at the 18. We have reached the 2-minute warning. In fact, just under 2 minutes to play in the opening half of this year's Super Bowl. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you score once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
At the 41-yard line.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. He finds his man, complete. That's Reed. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Right about 20 yards on the pickup. And officially, they'll say it's going to go for 19. Good start.
Catch right there, and so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Play fake. Here's Love. He finds his man. Complete. It's Reed. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. In motion goes the tight end. Love from the gun. Short throw. He's got Kraft. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1. Running straight ahead is Jacobs, and they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
It's no accident they've been moving the ball well all game long. This offensive line has done an excellent job adapting to everything the defense is throwing at them and creating holes for their runners.
And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. Gregory Rousseau. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Throwing on 2nd and long. Love. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Back to throw. Love. And he's wrapped up. Taken down. Back at the 25. And the defense coming through on 3rd down. A loss of 7 to bring up 4th. So halftime now here on Sunday night prime time. Let's get it to Scott Hanson in Orlando with our halftime report.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hanson and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the 3rd quarter as we're ready to kick off the 2nd half. Back out to our commentary team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Scott, we thank you as always, and we'll see what happens here in the 2nd half. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out with the victory. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Bills offense set to take over to begin quarter number 3. And they trail here in the Super Bowl, but fortunately for them, Charles, very much still within striking range.
Yeah, things didn't go exactly the way they planned in the first half. To me, they appeared to be a little bit tight, made a few errors that normally wouldn't. But, of course, this is the Super Bowl, so things get a little bit heightened in that regard. But I think they have to feel a little fortunate down what they are. Here's starting the 3rd quarter.
39. Here's second down and 1. Now Allen. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete.
A 7-yard gain. That's good for the Bills. First down.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. Throwing now is Allen. Has his man, it's Shakir. Third down and 6.
It's a gain of 7.
From midfield, here's Allen. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. And they get 10 yards there and convert on third.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. Excellent job pushing through tacklers that time to pick up 6.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
To the air, Allen. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
First down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
From the gun, it's Allen. Open man is Palmer. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
Second and 2. At the 6.
Back to the ground, Cook. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. We'll get an update when we come back to Miami. They'll run with Cook. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be second and goal.
Second and goal at the 6-yard line.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Third and goal, a big play in the Super Bowl.
Brings up third and goal.
Allen. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. Josh Palmer from 4 yards out. And the Bills are an extra point away from evening this one up. And down near the goal line here, they're able to throw it in.
And the key word, quick. Quick hitter. Out of his hands fast, into the receiver's hands even faster.
Aubrey now for the PAT. He's got it, and we're all tied at 21. So that drive, 12 plays in length. And it ends with a touchdown pass to Josh Palmer. So all square here in this third quarter as the kick's away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change the mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective, because they already knew this was going to be a hard-fought game. Now they just need to go out, execute their game plan, and keep moving.
And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7. Second down and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3 at the 35.
To throw now. Here's Love. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
Brings up third down.
Love. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's fourth down.
It's now
Good clean play. No flags coming out of the pocket of the officials. Turns into an incompletion, and that should get them off the field with a 3 and out.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Josh Allen leads the offense out for their next possession. Last series, the ball never hit the ground. 6 of 6, touchdown pass. So whatever he did then, do it again, right?
Yeah, it reminds me a lot of when I watched the best quarterbacks throw 7-on-7 or even routes versus air. They're accurate. The receivers catch it. The ball never touches the ground. Or if you want to take it to basketball, a well-executed fast break, right? Pass, pass, pass. Finish at the rim, basket. Yeah, the ball never hits the ground there either.
Now Allen. That's taken in by Palmer. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And they'll be left with 2nd and a couple.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2. At the 41-yard
Allen now looks to throw. And this throw incomplete. The defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. Here's Allen. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Bills 1st down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Give to Cook out of the gun. And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. 54 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
I hope we give enough respect to the big guys up front because they have been getting it done on this drive. The holes have been large, and they've been barreling through them, picking up 1st downs.
And he's going to get this one down inside the 15. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Allen going to throw. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
That's not the first time they've gone his way on this drive, and they were obviously keyed into him because they were there to help break that pass up.
They'll run it. Here's Cook. And he picks up the 1st as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. We'll get an update when we come back to Miami. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Bills have scored again in this 3rd quarter. This time the move out in front.
Sometimes you get a 1st and goal and you're back near the 7, 8, 9-yard line, and you start thinking, maybe we'll run it here on 1st down to get half of what we need, so maybe we can have 2 or 3 shots and going for it from closer range. So this is a bonus right here. What a great run to work his way into the end zone.
The kick is good.
The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And they will take a 7-point lead. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. There's Robinson showing the flash. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Here's the Chicago offense coming back out onto the field. And Charles, a very uninspired effort. The last time we saw them out there was a quick 3 and out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen.
And he works free. And a nice stiff arm. It opens room to run. Touchdown, Chicago. Josh Jacobs, his 2nd touchdown of the Super Bowl. And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up. And that run massively increased his production in this game, and now he's over 100 yards.
And break out your calculator, partner, because his yards per carry went up significantly, right? Big-time jaunt all the way to the end zone.
Point after, right down the middle. And we are all tied at 28. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. Throwing to start the drive. Allen throwing the out route incomplete. It's Coleman. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
That's good for the Bills.
They'll try the middle with Cook. And a pretty good burst there as they get this across midfield and down to the 46. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. A 10th carry in the game for Cook. And a pretty little juke move there on a nice gain. 92 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
They run it again with Cook. And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line. It's a pickup of 17 on that one and a Bills first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
It's been a fun one through 3. It always is. The final quarter of Super Bowl 62 is coming your way next. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back to finish off the big one, the Super Bowl 62, as we get you set for the 4th and final quarter. And for one of the few times here today, this one's not going to go anywhere. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the 20-yard line.
And now they'll throw with Allen. He'll get this over the middle here to Palmer. That'll give him 8 that time. And that'll leave him with a 3rd and 2. Operating from the gun. Allen. Oh, no, he lost the football. And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. And you probably talked about this training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance. There's a little bit of deflation when they end up recovering it.
They knocked it free, but couldn't take it away. So he waited on the sideline for his first chance in the ball game, and it didn't come until the 4th quarter, but he connects there. A big one to give him the lead.
Boy, you talk about coming in cold. I don't care how many times you kick it into a net. You're not really ready when you go out there. All that beef is coming at you trying to block the kick. Big spot, and he delivers.
The Chicago offense set to get started. And this could become a career-defining drive for some. Down 3. 4th quarter of the Super Bowl. This is where the legends are made in the National Football League as they begin this drive 1st and 10. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First play of the drive. Success, 19 yards. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Love. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. Terrell Bernard. The blitz works to perfection as he gets in there to dump him for a loss of 8.
And this dominant defensive performance continued on that play. This poor quarterback has not received the protection he needs and has had to pick himself up off the turf far too often.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Working out of the gun. Love. Trying to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line.
Well, NFL quarterbacks have learned the hard way. You're not going to get rich throwing against this guy. He's definitely too good. And this is now his second interception of the ball game. And if I'm running the offense, I've got to tell my guys, you've got to go work on the other corner.
Back now on offense, the Buffalo Bills. And the tension ratcheting up all around. A one-score game. Fourth quarter of the Super Bowl. This is what you folks came for. Every play with the potential to win or lose a title as they look to drain some time off this clock. Johnson jostles free. Now a 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2. At the 23.
Looking to throw. Allen. Shakir hauls it in. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
And the Bills first down.
Left side, Cook. Gets past one man. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Bounds at the 15-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's
Operating from the gun. Allen. And here he'll get it down to the 7. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Now they'll run it on the toss. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
On 2nd and goal, Allen. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd and goal.
Allen now on 3rd and goal. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. Khalil Shakir from 10 yards out. And the Bills are starting to pull away in the 4th quarter of the Super Bowl. We talk so often about how hard it is to win in the NFL when you turn the ball over. And here a late turnover leads to a 4th quarter touchdown and a 2-score lead.
And what's more important is being able to take advantage when a turnover presents itself. You've got to come up with points to make the other guy pay. They're able to do so here, and they've got a pretty good chance now of winning this football game.
Aubrey good with a PAT. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Visitors 28.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Another drive coming up for this Chicago offense. And we're at the time of the Super Bowl where, look, they need points. And they need them badly. Trailing here in the 4th quarter as they begin this drive 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. 2 yards on the pickup there. And it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 26-yard line.
Now Love. Short throw. He's got Kraft. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've been very good. 5 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by Maxwell Hairston. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. Well, certainly not on their side offensively. They had to take some chances, but that interception will further hinder their already slim chance at victory.
Yeah, and you're talking about time not on their side, but it certainly is on the defense's side, and they understood that. They knew they had to press it a little bit, and they planned accordingly, and what a benefit for them, able to pick that one off and hopefully put this game away.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. From from the gun. It's a give to Cook. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. 2 yards to go, second down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
Here's Cook again. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. 2 yards still to go. Third down now.
Third and 2.
They run with Cook. He's been busy tonight. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. That'll bring up fourth. They had the 8-yard gain on first down, but unable to do much from there. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. He made his first, this from 47 yards out. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle, and the Bills will add on to their lead.
So that maybe not a knockout blow, but I suppose certainly every little bit helps when you're trying to salt one away in the fourth.
Well, the possibility of being beaten by 2 late touchdowns or at least sent to overtime does exist. But time, definitely a big factor at this stage of the game, is in their favor.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
Brings up second and 10.
Here's Love. Short throw, he's got Kraft. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. They'll come up now, third and 3.
Brings up third and 3.
Throwing, Love. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. Yeah, he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30.
A 3-yard loss on the play. It's fourth down.
Desperation time here. Love on fourth down. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
It's a gain of 8. And a first down.
To the air again, Love. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. They'll come up now. This is second and long.
A loss of 8 yards. It's second down.
They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage.
Taken down behind the line of scrimmage. Brings up
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. The offense back out on the field here following the 2-minute warning. They face a third down now as they try to find a late score. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Here we go. This is fourth down.
a gain of 6 yards. It's
Love looking to throw it. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Bills are going to take over in excellent field position. So with that, we can just about close the book on this one, Charles.
Yeah. What's the other? Slim and none. Well, Slim just left town on that
They're
one.
down to none?
Yes, exactly right.
We got to have two hands on the football here as they run on first down. He had to fight that time. Ran through one tackle, but ultimately he's only going to get back to the line of scrimmage. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. Third down and 10. Quick throw here by Allen, complete. And he will have a Bills first down, and that should be that. Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Game in hand, the offense takes the knee. 2nd and 10. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
It's 3rd and 10.
Time for this one final knee to put a bow on this title bout. And these Bills make the 90s seem like a distant memory. Buffalo is the Super Bowl champion. And to the Super Bowl champions, they etch their name forever in NFL immortality.
That's pretty phenomenal right there. It actually gave me chills just to hear you say that, because immortality forever and ever. When you look in the record books, you'll see this team, you'll see their picture, that your name will be a part of it. That's got to be an incredible feeling, because it's been a long journey to get there, and now they get a chance to enjoy it.
What a moment. Commissioner Goodell set to present the Lombardi Trophy to the Buffalo Bills, the champions of Super Bowl 62. So that'll do it for another remarkable season of the NFL on EA Sports. For my partner, Charles Davis, all of our crew, for all of you at home, I'm Brandon Gaudin. We'll do it all again come the fall. Till then, good night from the Super Bowl.